All right. So welcome, guys. Here, let me go out of my way. Here's some ambience music, but all right. So basically, for trading, if you're part of my guild, this is mostly for you that I made this video to help you out. If you're not part of the guild, well, leave a like, comment, don't subscribe, that kind of thing, you know. So basically, here I am on the map. There's this building, trade commission. So basically, when you interact with this guy, depending on where you live now, I mean, it could be everything is on Asian time, but so like if you're in Pacific Standard Time, you're probably gonna like be in the afternoon on Friday when there's a new stock announcement and you can start stocking up. So why is that important? You go here, this will be announced. So the new three that are picked are going to be announced, and basically you can buy your first batch. I did not know that, but you can buy your first batch of goods on that day, and you can buy your second batch of goods on basically what is Asian Sunday or whatever, if that makes sense. So basically on Saturday and Sunday you can buy twice. So technically what you can do, I did not do this here, but because I had to test my shit. Nobody knows that apparently, but you can buy this 2 times, basically the Jade disc. You can buy it 1 time full stack on Saturday, another full stack like on Sunday, and you can only buy this basically like 1 time 20, and boom, you're rich. You don't even have to bother with this shit. And you start selling about like Wednesday, Thursday, early Friday, and when the prices go up basically. So mine is like really high even though we're just Monday. Yeah, so I mean it happens. It's really good for people that want to get rid of it, but be aware that if it gets above like 200%, and even here I lost stock completely at 194. You can see here I didn't buy it because this is total trash, right? Well, would I empty my inventory of perfectly fine goods? So I'm not even at 200%, and you can see here it says stock 0, like I no longer have it. So the threshold might be lower than 200%, could be 150, could be 100. But yeah, and it will say that rice shortages. I don't know if it ever comes back during that week. It happened to me on Rami, and it never came back. So I don't know. So now you know what to do with this menu. Here's where you click to go buy it. Basically, it will direct you, like it will put a marker on your map so you can buy each one of them. They don't all come from the same location, obviously. And you can also go to local sale. This local sale button will not work if you're in a team or like a co-op. Maybe it works in a team. Yeah, I think it works in a team, but not like when you're in co-op. So basically, whichever one you click for some dumb idea is gonna like put you in the same menu, and you can see like remote price, friend price. There's no guild price, sadly, because it seems like an oversight. So you have to add guild members to know their prices, or like advertise on Discord your price if your price gets very high, and people can come over and sell for like in your world. That's basically it for now. Yeah, so you can manually like select each good. Boom, 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 whichever you want, remote price. And then you see like there's a list. It's ridiculous how much you make on this thing. It's only like 181. You can get it up to 300%, I think. I haven't seen anything higher than that. But yeah, I can keep re-rolling that shit until you're satisfied. Right now we're Monday, so like there's nothing like super high, which is normal, right? So yeah, now you know how to sell. You cannot buy from Friends World, by the way, just in case you were thinking about that. You cannot buy from Friends World. Something I did try. So only from your world. So basically you can buy 1 time on Saturday, Sunday, and again during the week. For trade capacity, you start with 20 basic, and just in case the game doesn't do everything to confuse you already, it is 20 like units that you can use. Basically, it's not slots, it's not 20 individual stacks. The game does so much to confuse you. I thought, like, you know, I could just like rent the cheap house and just like go out in town and just buy fucking everything and prepare for the next week, you know, or maybe like a month ahead. No, you cannot do that. That's the sad part. So yeah, here you go in this menu here. Rooms for rent, you ask for that. If you got a 10,000, which you should have if you're far enough into the story, you'll be getting like over 25,000, I think, just from completing stuff. Let me see. All right, so you just rent this house basically, and that's all you need in here. Like, you don't need anything else. They don't stack. Like, I tried it, I had rented like all three, as you can see here, like all rented. There's nothing special about the house besides the trading slots. The horse trading is not like part of the house. Basically, it's you can still go to the horse trader tried, and it's the same. They share the exact same count, so you can only sell 5 horses every week. And if you get like 5 purple horses that you can sell, they're like about 130 to 145 each, depending on, you know, how well they are on the rating scale. So just like keep stealing horses. And for horses, so you can steal them, you go around this location right here, Northern Bamboo Grove. There's gonna be like horses that go like around like this. They're gonna be like in here. There's a path somewhere here. They go here in the mountain. You can just keep stealing them. You're gonna do some jail time. You get back out. You just repeat, you know, until you're satisfied with the amount. Then you can earn like about 650-ish, you know, to 700, whatever, depending on how lucky you are. And that's 5. All right, so, and here they have like a little thing you can check. I'm looking for something. Usually if there are goods that are like part of this vendor in particular, they will appear at the top for you for the sake of convenience. But know that there are so many down here, and there are many shops that sell like other kind of goods. You cannot stack on them ahead of time and just like have a million to unload. This is not a real stock market. There's no market prediction or anything. It's just a joke, but you have to like do it. It's part of the game. So you can basically make some commerce coins. Yeah, you can spend it on a lot of those things. I don't remember this being here last week, to be honest. So there might be like some kind of rotation of stuff. Yeah, I have no idea. The game is still showing you, but yeah, you can see they're so expensive, right? I mean, just like 70,000 for this shit. So yeah, so the main use that I found for this game is basically like when you go here.
Hey, where are you from? My trip to Qing.
There's like this lady over here. So she's exactly here on the map. It's called Apricot Village. All right. So basically, you speak to her. Let me have a taste. Just one example, basically. You buy this signature dish like one time just so you can unlock this. And then after you unlock that, that's the one you want. And you want this. You may have to re-roll it so you can get a better... Like, it's like, it will be like one or the other. So you have to pay attention every time you eat it. It'll be one or the other. And you technically only need one of those. So you can collect your flowers like daily in your own world, and you should be okay. And then you supplement with boxes that they give you like weekly. So yeah, I don't like... about the flower thingies, like you try to like for some people that don't know that, you try to like use this here, this interface. Usually what I do is I keep it as such, and if I have time I just uncheck this and I do this. That's if I was like way too quick and I go collect these, because those are like very difficult to obtain. But at the same time, it's also like if you're using a mystic arts thing that requires you to have those. If you're not, there's no point in collecting them, I guess, because I mean, why would you? So yeah, this in multiplayer is hella hard to collect because like there's so many horses there. So I would recommend not skipping this shit. And also you can see here, like I didn't collect anything. So there's like a high spot here, another good spot here. There's a really good chunk in here if you're good. There's even like an 8, there's a 4. There's a lot of them in here. You just have to know their spots. If you have the mount, it's going to help you out a lot. So you don't have to learn those spots. But even if you have the mount, you still need the food buff, right? So there's like another 3 here. It's nothing basically. There's like there's an 8 over here. There's a 6 over here if you need those. There's an 8 over here. This is basically what you go for. I don't know if I mentioned this 8 over here, but yeah, whatever. And then these are all scattered. You try to aim for the 3s. You can probably do this like real quick. This one here, if you're using like the meteor flight, it takes about a minute to complete with the meteor flight. If you're using the other one with a long ass initial animation, you will take like 5 minutes. So yeah, meteor flight has better dropout windows. So I would recommend using meteor flight for collection or even just farming camps and shit. Here's a nice one too. There's a lot in here. So if you go like with your mount, it's probably even easier. This is another nice spot. There's another nice spot here, but there are different elevations. I think the mount circumvents that. You just have to get your mount here. Yeah. So basically you can go also like up the river if you want, collect some rocks while at it, and also like some jasmine, and boom, you hit this. On this spot here where I have my cursor exactly, you will find a lot of toxic mushrooms, like we're talking about 20, 25 or something. So it's worth hitting when you get like around this area. Like don't miss out on this. Like poison is always really good to have in hand. So this is a really good spot to gather tons of them, especially in your world. But yeah, hopefully this helped out a lot of people. And if there's anything that you feel like I missed out, just let me know. Later, guys.